What causes bad audio on Darkwave Reissues? Imagine listening to your favorite Darkwave album and suddenly feeling like the sound has lost its soul. That's often what happens when reissues don't quite hit the mark. Darkwave music is all about creating mood, atmosphere, and textured soundscapes that draw you into a dark, immersive world. When the audio quality is off, it can really take away from that experience. So, what causes this? Let's break down the main reasons behind bad audio on Darkwave reissues. One big culprit is overcompression. When reissues are mastered with too much loudness, called brickwalling, the dynamic range gets squashed. This means the quiet parts are loud, and the loud parts are just as loud, making the music sound flat and lifeless. Darkwave relies on subtle shifts in volume and tone to build its moody atmosphere. When those are lost, the sound becomes harsh and fatiguing. Another issue is excessive digital processing. Modern remastering often uses many equalization adjustments, digital plugins, and repeated conversions between analog and digital formats. Each step can introduce artifacts or distortions that weren't in the original recordings. Darkwave's rich synth textures and organic drum sounds can get muffled or distorted through this process, stripping away the warmth and depth that make the genre special. Mastering for streaming platforms and small speakers is also a problem. These days, remasters are often optimized for phones and earbuds, which means reducing the frequency range and altering the sound's natural balance. This can make the music sound thin or overly bright, losing the immersive qualities that draw listeners into the dark soundscapes. Using digital plugins instead of analog gear is another factor. Analog equipment adds warmth and character to recordings, but many modern remasters relying solely on software. This can make the sound colder and less organic, which clashes with Darkwave's vintage synths and atmospheric layers. Sometimes remasters are done mainly to boost sales rather than improve sound quality. This marketing-driven approach can lead to unnecessary processing that changes the original artistic intent. The result is a version that sounds more polished but less authentic, losing the raw emotion and texture of the original recordings. For fans and collectors, these issues matter because Darkwave music depends heavily on mood and subtle sonic details. Original pressings or carefully remastered versions that preserve dynamic range and tonal balance are the best options. Using high-quality cables and playback systems can also help reveal the true character of these recordings. In essence, bad audio on Darkwave reissues often comes down to aggressive loudness maximization, too much digital processing, mastering for modern devices instead of fidelity, and commercial pressures. These factors can strip away the textured, immersive sound that makes Darkwave within the Gothic scene so compelling.